If you're watching this, it means that you want to make a difference in the world, that you want to believe that you and your friends can actually make this world a better place. But maybe you're wondering, what's my first step? Here's what I've learned watching thousands of kids step up to change lives. Before you can actually make a difference in the world, you need to answer one crucial question. How do you see? And what I mean by that is, how do you see yourself? How do you see the world around you? How do you see your classmates and your friends? How do you see that one kid at school that really annoys you? And how do you see the problems in the world? Because here's the truth. How you see determines how you'll be. How you see the world around you determines who you actually become in that world. In our last video, I challenged every teenager watching to embark on a quest, to decide to care and to use your gifts. Whether you're a baller, an artist, a musician, a writer, or just that friend that everyone can talk to. You've got something that can make a real difference. And the world needs it. The world needs you really bad. And I found 5 steps that every young hero can take on that quest. If you didn't watch the last video, my name is Nick, and when I was in the 8th grade, I didn't know that a small basketball tournament that I put together would go on to spark a movement. Over the years, thousands of kids have used their gifts to organize concerts, tournaments, video game nights, art shows, and other initiatives using what they have to change the lives of kids in poverty. And today, I want to show you how to do the exact same thing using our 5-part framework. The first step in that is answering this one question. How do you see? So let's dive into it. You ready? We got any Harry Potter fans out there? I was definitely a huge Harry Potter fan, read all the books growing up, went to the premieres. You remember this guy in Harry Potter, Mad-Eye Moody? He had that one crazy eye and that one normal eye. It's a great illustration of what I want to talk about in this video. Which eye do you have? Now, because there's a huge difference between looking at the world through what we call a good eye or looking at the world through a bad eye. Looking with the good eye means that you are actively looking for the good in yourself, the good in others, and the good in the greater world around you. When it comes to yourself, you see the good in yourself. I'm good at this. I've been given so much here. I have the ability to help. I have everything I need to be successful and to make a difference. I have enough. I have power. But here's the problem. Teens are notorious for looking at the world through a bad eye. And I'm sure you've experienced this. You probably hear it all the time at school, where kids are talking about all the stuff that they don't have, all the things that they lack. Oh, I wish I had this. Man, I don't have this. If only I had this. Or they're complaining or they're gossiping about other people. So many teens look with that bad eye, being critical, being judgmental. When you look with a good eye, you see people's potential. You see the good inside of them. Even when people are different than you, you actually see how that could be an extraordinary strength of theirs, not just a difference. You notice that kid that's sitting by themselves or that kid that's having a rough day. The bad eye just points out the negatives, or sometimes it doesn't even notice others because you're so consumed with yourself. If you look at a lot of our favorite heroes in books and in movies, so many of them made a difference because they chose to look at the world through that good eye. You think about Harry Potter.
Is important, but there's something that matters even more. Believing in yourself. Think of it this way. Every great wizard in history has started out as nothing more than what we are now. Students. If they can do it, why not us?
Or how about Frodo? He says, I'll be the one to carry the ring. I can do it.
I will take it. I will take it. I will take the ring to Mordor.
Or Moana will say, I feel greatness inside of me and I want to help the people around me. And sure, they all struggled with self-doubt along the way or selfishness along the way, but I believe they succeeded because they fought to keep that good eye about themselves and about the world. Because here's the bottom line. No one changes the world with a bad eye. You cannot make a difference in this world if you're constantly looking at the things that you don't have or all the things that you lack or all the things that other people are bad at. We need young leaders in this world. They're going to step up and say, I'm not wasting my time thinking about all the stuff that I don't have. What do I have? How can I make a difference? How can I help people? We have a saying that encaptures a lot of that in some of our mission here at JamQuest, and it's just the word seeds. Seeds stands for see people do something. Because here's what I know about every person on the planet. Everyone wants to be seen. My daughter proves this to me 20 times a day. Daddy, watch this. Watch me. Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you looking? She wants to know that she matters. And here's what I've discovered. It doesn't matter if you're 3 years old, like my daughter, or if you're an adult. Everyone wants to be seen. Because when people feel seen, they shine. So here's your challenge. See people. And when you see people in need, do something. We're gonna dive deeper into that do something part in another video because that's where your unique gifts come into play. But it all starts with this, choosing to see people. Here's a little story to illustrate what I mean. One day, a little boy walked out onto the beach. As he got closer to the water, he could see that the whole beach was covered in starfish. that had washed onto shore because of a storm from the night before. He knew that if the starfish stayed out there too long that they would die. So as he walked along the beach, he would take a starfish up and throw it back into the water. He'd been doing this for a while when a man approached him and said, "Little boy, why are you doing this? The beach is covered with starfish. There are way too many. You can't possibly make a difference for all of these." And the boy looked down, a little deflated, but after a moment, he picked up one of the starfish, threw it into the water, looked at the man and said, "Well, I made a difference to that one." That is the story of a good eye. We need more people that choose to look at the world and believe that they can make a real difference. And when you choose to see the world that way, you're becoming the hero that you were always meant to be. And so here's the deal. If you want to be that hero, if you want to change the world, it all starts with how you see. And to put this into practice, here are some of your next steps. And you can find all these steps in your workbook as well. First, it takes practice to look at the world with a good eye. To build this skill, I want you to read this mantra with me and then keep coming back to it on your quest. Today, I choose to see with a good eye. I believe I have what I need to make a difference. Unique gifts, talents, and strengths that were meant to be shared. I recognize the value in the people around me, and I know they each have something powerful to offer. I will focus on the good in myself and call out the good in others. As I notice the needs around me, I won't be overwhelmed. I'll do what I can, trusting that when I truly see people and do something, powerful stuff happens. So that's number one. Number two, I want you to write down 20 things you're grateful for. We have so much to be grateful for. And when we focus on what we have instead of on what we're missing, it changes everything. So your challenge, find 20 things. Number three, start gathering your team. Talk to some of your friends and see if they'd be willing to come on this quest with you. Once you got them, watch these first couple of videos together or send them some of these videos and say, would you want to be on this quest with me? Trust me on this one, gathering your team is going to be the foundation of everything you're trying to do. We're going to talk about it more in the next video, but start gathering that team right now. Number four, if you've decided to become one of our JamQuest World Changers, I want you to start brainstorming some tentative event dates for an event that you're going to throw to help kids in need. Start thinking through maybe some dates a few months from now, time where you could put together an event that would rally your friends to do something for other kids in need. As we close, here's something I know. When young people decide to look at the world with a good eye, when they see people and do something, incredible things happen. As you start this quest, decide to be the person, the hero, that chooses to look with belief. Belief in yourself, belief in the people around you, and belief in the good in the world. And I'll see you in the next video when we dive into step 2 of our framework. Until then, keep that good eye wide open. I'll see you in the next video.